We've all been sick, so let's make homemade chicken and dumplings. First things first, you need 2 cups of flour. We'll put that in there because we'll need more flour whenever we get everything together. You need a teaspoon of baking powder. Doesn't have to be the expensive kind. Half a teaspoon, excuse me. I don't know what I said. They're playing hide and seek in the background. Now, I like to season the crap out of my dumplings. I don't like plain floury dumplings, so we're gonna put some garlic powder in there. A little salt. And a whole lot of pepper. I'm gonna whisk that together. Uh-oh. I realized that a lot of that didn't record, so we added the garlic, the pepper, salt, and mixed that together. Then we cut in 3 tablespoons of butter. And we used just a pastry cutter with clean hands. Now we're mixing we mixed a cup of milk in with our dry ingredients. And just kneaded that together really well so it all incorporates. Don't be afraid to get your hands messy. If you're from the South, you made mud pies when you were kids anyway. So don't be afraid. It's gonna look a little bit like that. Then we're gonna clean our hands really fast again. And I'll be right back to show you how to roll them out and cut them. Okay, so you need some chicken breasts, some chicken. I just boiled mine. You can get rotisserie. You can do whatever you want with yours. I seasoned mine, the water and everything. It's going in the meat. It's not really gonna matter about cheese really much. But you want to go ahead and put that in there in your pot and bring it to a boil. You want at least 2 of these. I normally do 2.5, like a small one with it, but I'm only doing the 2 this time. Then you're gonna take your ball and you want a well floured surface. Yes, it looks like an excessive amount, but that's gonna help thicken up that chicken stock and make it just absolutely delicious. Trust me. I also like to season my my stock. So you want to season in layers. Always season in layers. I also like to season things until my ancestors tell me that's enough, child. More pepper. Again, we're all sick, so the pepper, the heat is going to be amazing. Just a dash or 2 of salt because this stuff has a lot of salt in it anyway, so you don't need too terribly much. I don't think my pizza cutter is clean, but we'll figure something out for that in a minute. You just need a rolling pin. You're just going to roll your dumplings out. And you want them nice and thin. You don't want them too thick because they're gonna rise in the water or fluff up anyway. Fun story, I had a wooden rolling pin that my husband bought me back when I was making pies and stuff and doing all the things back when I was a stay-at-home mom. I work full-time now, so I don't do this as much, but I broke my rolling pin forever ago and have not had one in like 2 years. So making chicken and dumplings was hard because I didn't have the rolling pin. So I was trying to roll them out with a cup and it wasn't the same. It just did not do the job like I needed it to. And you can maneuver your dough whichever way you need it to go. See how much flavoring is in this dough? Like, it is just chock full of goodness. These dumplings are going to be amazing. So excited for chicken dumplings. Now, everybody makes their dumplings different. Some people really like biscuit dumplings. That is not my thing. That doesn't do it for me like these do. These are so much better, in my personal opinion. You just want to continue to roll it out. And this recipe's fairly easy to double too. And I have done that. I had people over and fed them. I like to show people I love them by feeding them. I really like to feed people. So yeah, that's my thing. There you go. There is your rolled out dumplings. So I'm just gonna cut these really fast. I'm gonna do that off camera, so I'll be right back. I had to wash it real fast. So this is clean, and then you're just gonna take, they don't have to be perfect. You just want to get a rough cut in here. You can be more uniform if you want to be. To me, it's not that big of a deal. You just want to get them cut. And once you see that you've got them all cut, you've got a couple of big ones, just go back across them. Just go right back across them. Not a big deal. And then you just want to toss them in the remaining flour, because again, that flour is going to help thicken up your stock. So you're going to want to put these in your rolling boil of stock on the stove, one at a time. Be careful because it will splash and it does hurt. I've been burned many times doing this. I'm also very clumsy, so there's that. But once you're done doing that, you're going to want your dumplings to cook for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes max. Just until your dumplings don't have a floury taste anymore. Because even though we season them, they're still going to taste that way. But we'll be back when they're done. I may have already said it, but I don't remember. When you're putting your dumplings in, you want to do them one at a time so you don't burn yourself. And while they're cooking for the 20 to 25 minutes, you want to stir it the entire time. Nobody has time to clean up burnt dumplings off the bottom of the pan. So make sure you stir, 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 stir. All right, I'll be back when they're done. I have the 8-year-old helping me stir. It's the first time he's ever been on the stove, ever. He's being very careful, and I'm watching him like a hawk. No mom hate. We ain't doing that here. We ain't about that life. Alright, so it's done. Already poured a little bit. Pour a little bit more. Of course, this is not all I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat more than this. But, see how it thickened up nicely? It's perfect. And it cooked for 25 minutes. These thicker dumplings should be done. They should no longer taste doughy. They should be cooked and they should taste really, really good. Yep, perfect. I always like to use chicken breast in mine. You can use a whole chicken if you want to. You can do whatever you want. You can make it your own. This is just the way we make chicken and dumplings. And this is about to be amazing after everybody's been sick this week. Let me know when y'all make it. And if you like this video and you want to see more of it, make sure that you like and subscribe and share with your friends. All right. See you next time. Bye.